Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. We see, today is June the 27th, 2003, Tuesday. And what do we see? We see Brooke, Eric, Donna, and RJ. So they're sitting around and they're like, "Oh yeah, it was a good trip. It was successful. Y'all did good. Y'all did what y'all was supposed to do." And Brooke says, "It was everything. It was destiny." She ain't say all that, but that's what I heard. It was magical. And they said, "Well, what you talking about, Brooke? What's got that smile on your face?" Because you was, and Donna was like, "You was looking cute, but you was looking extra cute. Being a model and stuff again." And RJ said, "There's only one person know puts that smile on my mom's face like that." And she said, "Okay, guys." I got back with Ridge. And of course, they're all excited because they wanted her with Ridge and everything. Because y'all know Eric loved him some Brooke with Ridge. This is the weirdest stuff I've ever seen, but let's keep moving. So they were like, "Yes, we're so happy about that." And then RJ says, "Well, how are Thomas and Steffi going to take this? You know?" And Brooks, and she was gracious. She said, "Listen, they just want their dad to be happy. And that is the truth. They've taken it well. Of course they're heartbroken for their mom, but they just want Ridge to be happy." And Thomas was like, "I'm not in it." Like, Thomas really has been trying to be like neutral, not be in anything. And even Steffi, y'all know how I feel about Steffi sometimes, but she was just like, if it makes dad happy, it is what it is. So, she said they're good. And they said, "But how is Taylor gonna take it?" She was like, "I don't know. Ridge is over there talking to her now." So then we go over to Taylor's office, and she looked cute in her all white and everything. And so he tells her he got to tell her something. And she was like, "I heard the trip was successful." He said it was. And she said, and then he tells her, "There's something I got to tell you." She said, "What, you forgot your passport, or you got back together with Brooke?" She already knew what was going to go down in Italy. That's why she was trying to scheme and have Brooke with Deacon and stuff and try to get on the trip. And so he was like, "Yeah, he got back with Brooke." And I do like the fact that Taylor did say, "Listen, I care about you. I love you. I miss you." She would have liked it to be her, but he does not define her. Having him does not define who she is. And I said, "Yes, Taylor, tell this man." She said, but then I didn't like that she was like, "Brooke is gonna betray you again," because that makes her come across a little bit bitter to me. Even if it is the truth, even if she believes that is the truth, I would have liked her just to be like, "I wish you guys well, and it is what it is, and let me go on about my day." But her being like, "Brooke is going to betray you again. You think it's his true love?" And he said, "I saw my destiny. I saw it. It's going to work out this time. We're older. We're wiser. It's just going to work out." And so, like, what else could she say? The man is wanting to be with Brooke. Like, she's fought the good fight. No, for real. She's fought for him. And no matter how much she fights for him, he just doesn't want her like that. Like, have you ever had somebody like you and you just don't like them? You just don't like them back like that. They're cool people. You just don't like them. Or maybe you like someone and they just don't like you like that. It is what it is sometimes. And I'm glad Taylor is finally figuring that out. So don't bad mouth Brooke to him saying, "Oh, she gonna be Brooke Logan is gonna be Brooke Rogan." I would have liked her just to be like, "I wish y'all the best. It is what it is. I'm gonna move on with my life." And she did say that pretty much. And so I'm happy for Taylor as far as her not begging Ridge to be back with her are trying to fight with him. I hope that they bring in her love interest. And no, I don't want to see her with Deacon or Bill. I know some people are in the comments, "Put her with Deacon or Bill." No, I want y'all to put her with somebody like you did Steffi. Bring in a good man to be with Taylor. But we'll see, y'all. So then we go, speaking of Steffi, we go over here with Steffi and Finn. And so yeah, I was just saying Steffi looks so, but I guess they just saying, okay, it's after the trip, and because they ain't put her on a lick of makeup, or if they did, it was like powdery. Um, but anyway, she comes in and Finn comes in, he was like, "Oh, you home and everything?" So they cuddling. You know how it is when you come home and with your husband or whatever. So there he comes in, she comes in and she's cuddling with him, and he was like, "How was the trip?" She was like, "Oh, it was successful, but it was something that happened." And she said, he was like, "Was it between Hope and Thomas and stuff?" And she was like, "Yes." And then he says, "Well, what happened with Liam? Because I know he went on a trip." She said, "How do you know that?" He said, "Because RJ and I sent him. Like we convinced him to go to support Hope. Did he make miss the previews and stuff?" And she said, "Yeah, he just missed them." And then he went to look for Hope, and he was like, "Okay, so then what happened?" Because she said she don't want to talk about it. He was like, "Steffi, I know it's something because you said something happened between Thomas and Hope. You said Liam was there, and then you said he got there because she tells him he got on the flight and he left, so he never saw Hope." He said, "Well, that don't make sense." He said, "Did something happen between Hope and Thomas?" And she said, "Mm-hmm." And he was like, "What?" He said, "What you said was true. Like the whole thing you've been saying about Hope, like in Thomas, that was true." And she said, "Yes." And she said, "And what happened between Hope and Thomas? Liam saw it with his own eyes." But they're not saying anything about Steffi and Liam kiss, so I guess they're not gonna bring that up anymore. Maybe she's not gonna tell Finn about it. And he was like, "What?" So now Finn is shocked because he's like, "Man, we sent that man over there thinking we was gonna surprise his wife." So then that man is Liam, and we see he's at home, right? Stewing. So uh Hope comes in and she's like, "Oh, I hope it's okay. I stopped by to see Beth." Why would that not be okay? "But I stopped by to see Beth at school. I just wanted to see her before I came home and all that." And he like, "Mm-hmm." And she says, "Oh, I missed you. I'm so happy to be home and everything." And he was like, "Mm-hmm." And so then he sits down and she's sitting on the couch and she's like, "Everything okay, Liam?" And he said, "Yeah, I want to hear about the trip. Tell me how it was." And so she starts telling him it was success and all that. And he's like, "Yeah, Rome. You and Thomas had all those late nights. It paid off." She said, "Yeah, it was amazing to wear those gowns with that backdrop and everything." He said, "Yeah, it almost was romantic." And she was like, "Huh? Yeah, I mean, Rome is a beautiful place and everything." And so he was like, "Yeah." So Liam is sitting there being a little Mitch because he won't go ahead and bring it out that he saw her kissing somebody. I guess he wants her to bring it up. But I said, "Baby, you better than me because I can't hold stuff. I got to let it go." Like something like that, I'm letting it go. But he just sitting there waiting on her to bring it up, and she's sitting there like, "But I'm home now, and I love being home with you and the kids. This is my happy place. This is where I want to be. I choose to be here," and all that. I said, girl. And he's just keeps dropping all these hints about, "Yeah, because you and Thomas are, y'all work close together. Y'all made a team, and yeah, it was romantic over there, huh?" And so she finally was like, "Liam, what's going on? Like, I'm feeling a weird energy from you." That's not what she said, but that's what I heard. "I'm feeling a weird energy from you. So what's happening?" And then she looks and she said, "Oh, you got a business trip. You know, I done came back from my business trip. You got a business trip," because she sees his luggage. And so she walks over to his luggage, and the airport codes say Italy to LAX. And she was like, "Okay, so this is you coming from Italy back to LA." She said, "Liam, were you in Rome?" So now he stands up and he was like, "Mm-hmm, yeah, I was in Rome." And she was like, What were you doing in Rome? What?" And then we get 30 seconds of them just looking at each other with their eyes. Child, I said, y'all make me sick. Y'all make me sick with this soap. Y'all gonna play this out for the rest of the week. It's just gonna be little bits and pieces. You show to like on a day that we didn't need to show all these people. We just wanted to see maybe two storylines or whatever. Man, we didn't need Brooke. We didn't need Brooke. They took away filming space. They took away time that we could, that 18 minutes, they took some of that away where you could have got at least Liam says yes and I saw you with Thomas. But I guess they're gonna say that tomorrow. They better say that tomorrow. But I don't know, guys. You tell me what you think. That's all I got for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps The Bold and the Beautiful edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.